2018 Mitsubishi Mirage, just finished. This is the second video and just finished filling it up. I'm testing it right now. It's a cool day. You can see it's only 60 degrees outside and you can see it's pretty overcast. It's been raining off and on. 134 refrigerant, and this is the smallest refrigerant charge I have ever seen, as I mentioned in the first video. And right there, check this out. 270 grams. I have never worked on a 270 gram system. 9.5 ounces for you guys who can't do grams. And yeah, that's a very small. And look at the tiny condenser. The condenser is only one of those, like, remember the old Hondas that would be only half of the radiator? It's a little more than half, but the condenser, basically you could see the header, it ends right here. And the condenser goes from here to somewhere about here. So that condenser is actually, it's less than 2 hands. Is it 2 hands? Where'd that sucker end at, right? Just a little less. So my spread on my fingers from my tip of my pinky to my thumb, that's 9 inches. And that's my size. And so that is just a little less than 2 of my hands wide on the condenser. That would make it roughly 17 inches, almost a 17-inch condenser wide. So if you owned one of these and you lived in a really hot place, and it looks like there must have been a different engine option and different radiator condenser option, because there's all this empty space over here, tons of empty space. And it looks like you could get a different condenser in here that could go all the way over to the side over here. So if you wanted a bigger one, if you were in a hot location, you can actually get a higher performance condenser for those places if you hit 120 degrees in the summertime. The performance kind of sucks. You can hear it cycling off and on. 60 degrees outside, and it only gets down to 53 degrees. As far as I could see, this is not a variable displacement compressor. They have a very cheap basic compressor. This is a very cheap basic car, and it just cycles off and on because there's no sun load and there's no heat load. So it comes back on at 50 degrees and it goes down to 43, 44 degrees. Pressure wise, let's see what we're doing pressure wise. Our high side I think only goes to 88 psi. Little focus, 89 psi is the high side on this vehicle. 33 on the low side. So that's this one here, and first one I've ever done for this year make model vehicle. Never done a refrigerant capacity charge this low. All right, see you guys on the next one. I gotta hop over to that one right there next.